Hey guys, welcome back to Cobra Kai Talk. And today, I just finished watching season 4, and it was put it short, it was the greatest season ever. It will probably be the best season in the show. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat it. There was so much good stuff in it. Um, yeah, it was great. Yeah, I've been up for over like 24 hours. I'm like exhausted because I stayed up to watch it. But yeah, I just finished watching it and it was amazing. So I'm just gonna talk about like my first thoughts and everything. So yeah, so first off, I want to talk about the tournament, and the tournament was awesome. Um, yeah, it was just really cool. I loved everything about the tournament. Uh, First of all, Hawk fighting for Miyagi-Do was insane. You know, that was like a curveball. Nobody thought that. Um, yeah, Dimitri did really good in the tournament. Most of the main characters did really well in the tournament. Um, Miguel, when he was fighting Eli in I believe the semifinals, his back, he had that scare. And I'm sure it gave everybody a heart attack because, his back, he just got out of the coma, like, a couple months ago, and he hurt his back. Um, Eli, winning the tournament, that was awesome. He beat Robbie. Um, that was the coolest thing. Because, I don't know, I just think he deserved to win. Tori winning the girls bracket. As you know, Sam should have won because of the out of bounds call that happened, but we know that Terry Silver paid the refs to forget about that, which is a little annoying. But yeah, Ralph and William were so good in this season. Their acting was amazing, and I loved the back and forth between them when they were at the hockey rink. That was funny when Daniel had to fight all the hockey players because Johnny started with them. Yeah, Sholo was amazing. The scene with him and Johnny when Johnny's drunk after getting beaten up by Terry Silver, and he tells Johnny that he loves him, and then says, "I love you too, Robbie." And now that scene made me cry. It was so sad. That scene that scene like broke my heart. It was so sad. Um, Sam in this season was pretty pretty terrible. This Tori. I mean, there's a good reason, but like Sam would just go out of her way to just poke at and make fun of Tori. Even when Tori was trying to do the right thing at the end, Sam would still kind of just like be kind of rude and everything. But she was really good. I liked her story arc in the season. Um, Tanner, Robbie was amazing. Well, I mean, I didn't like Robbie that much because I don't like Robbie that much. But at the end of the season, he's one of my favorite characters. The arc, his character arc was amazing. And yeah, everything was about his arc was just awesome. Jacob was really good. When Hawk got his hair cut off, that was like the biggest part of one of the biggest parts of the season, and he played that really well. And yeah, it was just awesome. Martin was pretty menacing. Wasn't a big fan of Terry. trying to play it cool, not trying to start fights. So she started bringing up stuff to Terry to try to bring back the Cobra Kai in him. And as we know, it went too far, which I'll talk about later. Peyton List. Tori was actually one of my favorite characters this season. I didn't like her that much in other seasons because, she wasn't the greatest person. But this season, I liked how she tried to, get better near the end. And she wasn't, a complete psychopath this season, and I really liked that. Amanda LaRusso was really good. I liked how she was still, I like how she helped Tori and not, just break Tori down and stuff. I liked how she helped her and was, proud of Tori for getting help and everything like that. I think Amanda was a really good, mentor type to Tori this season a little bit, which was awesome. Gianni, I loved his character this season. It was awesome. I loved how he went far in the tournament. I liked how him going to Hawk or Eli now, and just going to his house and bringing him back to karate after his hair got cut off. It was awesome. I loved Dimitri this season. Vanessa Rubio was awesome. Carmen was really good this season. I liked the interactions with William and Sholo, and she was just a good actor. And Aisha came back for a scene or two, and that surprised me. I did not expect that, but it was awesome. I loved to see her back, and she gave Sam advice that Sam took the wrong way a little bit, but I mean, whatever works. But Terry this season was so good. Thomas was ridiculously just awesome. He switched from a normal person to crazy to in just like that. He's such a good actor and everything, and he plays the character so good. And the writers did such a good job this season with the tournament, and Dallas. He was awesome. Kenny was he got really good, so I'm excited to see what he does in future seasons and how good he gets, because he made it to the quarterfinals and fought Robbie and got point on him. So that was really interesting. Una O'Brien, she trained for 6 weeks in the show for the All Valley, and she got to was it the semifinal? It was either the quarter or the semifinals that she got to against Tori, and she didn't do bad. So, again, I'm excited to see how she does in the tournaments in the upcoming years and upcoming seasons. I'm excited to see how she progresses as a character. Anthony LaRusso, he was a bit of a douche in this season, bullying Kenny and not being the greatest, but I liked how he tried to apologize at the end of the season. That was really nice, but it didn't work because Kenny is going to the dark side a little too much. And I liked how Robbie was that a mentor for Kenny, and how he stopped Kenny from actually beating up Anthony at the end of the tournament in the locker room. I thought that was really cool, because Robbie got to see the effects of Cobra Kai on somebody else, on a younger person, and it kind of showed him that Cobra Kai wasn't the greatest thing. What else was I going to talk about? Just the training scenes with Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang. Oh yeah, I loved how in the tournament near the end when they're both helping Sam, Daniel calls him Miyagi Fang. I loved that. But those training scenes, at the beginning of the season, was so good. And I really liked when Daniel took Miguel under his wing, and taught him how to drive, and you know, taught him how to fix the car. I thought those scenes were really nice. But again, I also wish Johnny was the one teaching him that, because it made Johnny really upset. But yeah, the relationships in this season were like amazing. There was no more flip flopping between people in this time. Everybody kind of just stayed. Moon and Hawk got back together at the end of the season, which was awesome. I'm really excited about that because I really like them as a couple in the show. I liked how Johnny and Daniel we're doing a tournament in Miyagi-Do to see who gets to train the students, and Chris was so funny in that scene. So it was all like everybody there was just hilarious. The double knockout that Johnny and Daniel did to each other, that was funny. But that's really all I can say right now. I mean, I've been awake for like over 24 hours and I'm exhausted. So I'm going to I'm going to talk about the season again once I get some sleep and I rewatch the season. But oh yeah, and Kreese and Terry setting up Kreese by when Terry beat like assaulted Stingray, and then like Stingray told them that it was Kreese. Kreese is in jail now. Miguel ran away. Miguel is in like New Mexico or whatever. So Johnny's gonna have to go find him. I wonder if he's like maybe he'll bring Robbie with him. I think that'd be awesome for. I want Johnny to bring Robbie. I think that'd be really good for his character. But oh, and that end scene with Robbie and Johnny, that was one of my favorite scenes in this season. That was awesome. I think Tanner and William played that awesome. That was when I like one of my favorite. That's like my favorite Robbie scene in general, and one of my favorite scenes in the show now. And it was just awesome. Tanner and Sholo and everybody was awesome. But yeah, that's all I can really like think about right now. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and then I'm gonna make a bunch of videos about season 4. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this season. I know I did. It was amazing. And yeah, remember, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. See ya.